It's me, Speedpaints, coming to you in this video. I am making Sword Art Online characters if they were in the world of Reincarnated as a slime. And for the record, this video does take place in the same universe as my imaginary characters if they were in the world of Reincarnated as a slime. I just forgot to mention those guys while talking in this one. But for the most part, they is the same storyline with a few deviations from it. Like Keto and Asuna going there, while Huey stays with Rimuru. Rimuru is still planning on taking over and defeating Demon Lord Clayman, but he's still having to. But right now he has some of the older hobgoblins taking care of Yui, which, for the record, Keto and Asuna do trust. They just trust Rimuru a whole lot more with their daughter. So, yeah. Let's get into this video and roll intro. Let's go. Like and subscribe if you enjoy this video. There are multiple people that aren't Rimuru subordinates, but are powerful and are able to go toe-to-toe with a few. Keto being one of them. Keto is a human that has two skills, an ultimate and a unique. This is a very rare combination. His ultimate skill is dual wielding, and his dual sword summoning is his unique skill. He works under Rimuru, but isn't one of his subordinates. He is a very good fighter. He actually went along to the nation of Falmu to take it over. That was him and his girlfriend / fiance / wife. But he has a very interesting backstory. Barely anyone knows this except for their adoptive daughter, a few of their close friends, Rimuru, and the higher-ups of Tempest. What happened for him was someone had an ultimate skill called Aincrad. It made a giant floating castle in the air that, when used, it will nearly kill the user, but it would grant them powers to become the final floor boss. Him and Asuna teamed up to take down the first floor boss. They lost a few people on the first floor, but Keto picked up his signature outfit. But over the 2 years they were in that place, Keto and Asuna fell in love and got married in that part. But in the real world, their marriage wouldn't have held together. They have been through a few things together. From Asuna being trapped in another world, another skill like that one, but this one was artificially created, called Alphium. He took down the head guy of that place. It was a ripoff of the Aincrad skill. But Keto soon picked up his ultimate skill after while in Aincrad. It was a very random, unique, and ultimate skill. The reason why it's so powerful is because it came from an ultimate skill itself. The ultimate skill Aincrad has the ability to give skills to random people. And Asuna has two unique skills from that place. They gained their strengths from the skill Aincrad, but they never lost them. While in Aincrad, they met something called a skill humanoid that soon became their adoptive daughter, Huey. Asuna, like I already titled, still is his girlfriend slash fiance slash slash wife, and the adoptive mother to Yui. Asuna is an elf. She was born into a noble and very rich family of the Elf Kingdom. She was, and still is, very close to the one of the Duchess, the Duke's daughter of the Elf Kingdom. But Asuna was always wanting to be a warrior, and not just any warrior, a rapier warrior. But she was told she cannot do it because she's a noble. But she soon proved her family wrong, because she was one of the few thousand people that signed up to be taken into Aincrad. Originally, Aincrad was just a vacation place. A place where you could defeat monsters that were just non-human. But they soon found out that this place was a trap. It was another, and for like Aincrad was originally a artificial skill itself, but it was artificially made and put into the body of someone, whereas Alphium was created from Aincrad and then immediately not put into anyone, but immediately activated using a magic spell. Asuna met Keto while in Aincrad. At first they didn't get along at all, really. Their first fight, she then joined the Knights of the Blood Oath, which was a group that was formed while in there trying to clear the floors and to defeat the final boss. But they have defeated that boss. Trust me, it was a very hard fight for them. Also, she was betrothed to a very rude person who was kind of a pervert toward her and hurt her emotionally. He was the creator of the Alphium ultimate skill. Keto defeated him and had him sent away after telling her father what he had done. Her father, being a very nice guy, listened to him and believed him, because he had soon learned that Keto was telling the truth, even though he didn't trust him at first because he was human. Humans and elves didn't really trust each other that much, especially noble ones. But there are splitter groups that do really like humans, especially the half-elves. Keto soon gained Asuna's mother's trust when Asuna showed her another ultimate skill that is a mix of the Alphium ultimate skill and Aincrad ultimate skill. It's known as Alphium, Aincrad, and Alphium. This place is an ultimate skill that when going through a door, it will trigger and allow you to go into the world of this place. Either go into the world of Aincrad or the world of Alphium. But you can always fly up to Aincrad because it's a giant floating castle city-like place. And Asuna showed her mother this. She then explained that Keto had helped her so much, and her mother finally agreed to let her daughter be with him. They were going to a school together because all these people were out for 2 years, and they didn't learn a whole lot, but they certainly learned a lot of fighting skills. While in Aincrad, she picked up 2 ultimate skills. Well, 2 unique skills. One she was born with, but hasn't triggered, and one that was given to her from Aincrad. lightning speed, which was given to her, and her rapier summoning, a unique skill. That rapier summoning was the reason why she wanted to be a rapier warrior. But now, she can be. And she now is with Keto in the city of the Jura Tempest Federation, in the capital, known as Rimuru. Now, their adoptive daughter Yui is a skill-created humanoid, but after defeating the creator of the Ironcrad skill, she became a fairy. They had officially adopted her, and she is actually has two very interesting skills. The first one is called Bigger Humanoid Form. This form allows her to take on a more human-like form, but she looks like an elf. She doesn't have her wings in this form, but she does have the ability to fly. But she also can, well, like I already stated, she can, what was it? Oh yeah, it's a better humanoid form, which is a unique skill for her, and due to the fact that she was instilled as a skill-created humanoid, people don't really trust them that much due to being created from a skill. But most people trust her because she's the daughter of two very powerful people. And she is actually very smart and very helpful while in fights. And that's due to the other skill she has. A unique skill which is bordering on a ultimate skill. It is Living Sage. Due to Rimuru having Great Sage, this skill was created for the user to be able to pretty much be able to have the same skill, but be able to know everything while being human, not needing another voice in their mind. She can touch things and learn everything she can about them. She can then say whatever she just learned, or wait until the time is right for them to learn about what they need and what she has learned herself. So trust me, it's a pretty powerful skill. Well, both her adoptive parents are very loving. Originally, they found her and she was created from the ultimate skill Ironcrad, but they didn't know that just quite yet. They originally thought she was just a girl that was by herself in this place. But while on a rescue mission for someone, that she was revealed to be created by the skill. Hence the name Skill Created Humanoids. But Keto, not wanting to lose someone he had grown very dear to, he saved her by by pretty much breaking through the skill and reordering it to the point that she was turned into a necklace item. Well, but due to the fact that she was created, she was then taken from, well, for the record, she was implanted into his own body, like in his own head, but while in the Ironcrad skill, he managed to bring her back, and she took on the form of a fairy. And when he defeated that one and left, for the first time, he found that Yui came along with him. She revealed that although she was a skill-created humanoid, she had been through two ultimate skills, and she had been given a name. Hence the reason why she became, a fairy. And this was later revealed to be quite possible when Rimuru named his ultimate skill Great Sage when he named Raphael, but when he gave her the name CL. Rimuru had called Raphael a whole lot, but he never gave his skill a real name. It was possible, but once he did, she became a clone of him. So, and it was shown to be possible after Rimuru learned of it sometime later, and he asked, I've always wondered, who is your daughter? She adopted? They said, yes, she is. He said, how? They went on to say in secret, for him to keep this a secret, but she was, named while they were in the Aincrad skill, and then she was, brought into this world after going through the Alphium skill. He had already known everything about that, and he soon sometime later, he named his own skill, Raphael CL, and now it was proven that you could name a skill, but you just needed to have a stupid amount of magicules. But due to it being an ultimate skill they were in, there was plenty of magicules around them. So she was brought into this real world. And one of their friends that went with them to take over the city of Falmouth was a good friend of theirs that Keto has made while in the ultimate skill of Aincrad. His name was and his name was Klein. Klein had gained a swordsmanship skill called Burning Sword while in Aincrad, but as soon as he got into the skill Alphium, helping Keto save Asuna, he gained his skill evolved from Burning Sword to Flaming Sword. It is actually if I remember correctly, a very, very powerful skill. It burns the target, but the Burning Sword, for the record, is a pretty common skill to have for swordsmanship people that got stuck in Aincrad, but for it to evolve is rare. It's always unique for someone. And Klein was a Kijin. He was originally an ogre, but he was named by someone else, not Rimuru. But that person soon died before he could even learn his name. He told them about this, and he said it wasn't a demon lord, it was someone a little bit nicer. But he soon had a memory of him gaining his name while in the skill of Aincrad. He said to Kirito that I've never had a real name. So Keto said, I'm gonna call you Klein. And due to the magicules around them and them being in an ultimate skill, the magicules always came back sometime later. He turned into a Kijin. It turns out it was from Keto giving him a name, but it was from the fact that they were in an ultimate skill that made it possible. Now, there's a lot of things that are weird because, like Keto stated to him, there's a lot of weird things that can happen. Because of the fact that ultimate skills in this part of the world have the ability to trap people in them. But Rimuru has stated, well, it's not that uncommon, because, I said too much. They asked what he's talking about, and he says he has an ultimate skill called Beelzebub, but originally it was a unique skill called Predator. This whole has a little pocket dimension that is basically prison for, not really a prison, but it's kind of a place pocket dimension. They soon realized that that's exactly what Aincrad and Alphaeum were. Pocket dimensions. Created by skills. And they're brimming with magicals. Sometimes they're solidified, giving them the ability to raise their own magical levels. And just being in there causes them to get stronger and stronger. But due to how strong they already are, they had gotten... It takes a while for them to get even stronger. But even the smallest amount of magicals is a big help. Because they're soon taking on the city of Falmouth, which, trust me, isn't going to be an easy task. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video, because that's all the time we got for today. Until next time, subscribe to join Spark Storming or Devon Slants. Goodbye, and peace out, everyone.